Hi, I am Goddess Cree, and I am back with another divine message for Thursday. It is Friday Eve. Today is February the 5th, 2026. And you won't guess what today is. All right, so today is angel number 8. This is one of my favorite numbers because it is very interesting. I also found some more info that I want to share about angel number 8. So remember, angel number 8 is the infinity sign after it's been activated and placed on its side. Okay, so this is cause and effect. This is a endless flow, continuous cycle of giving and receiving. This is authority. This is cosmic justice. This is karma. It is karma equalizer for reaping what you sow. So remember, what you put out in the world, it comes back to you multiplied. Okay? So remember, that's positive or negative. So that's why I try to watch what I say and what I think, but most importantly, what I say. Because what you say, you speak into existence. So remember, you have control over your destiny, and your destiny consists of what comes out of your mouth. So if you've ever said, I hope they get what's coming to them, I hope their business doesn't work, or if you said anything negative towards a person, if you join in on the bandwagon because someone doesn't like another person and you joined in and talked about them, or you decide you were going to join in and bully, whatever you put out comes back to you multiplied. Okay? So that's why I try to lead with love. I said try. And when I'm dealing with people that I feel may push my buttons or trigger me, I give you 50 feet. Okay? So that's one thing about me. I'm a Libra. If I feel like you finna unbalance my scales and make me act up, I'ma fade into those bushes like who is that character? Like the Simpsons. You know, when not Bart, but his dad fade into those bushes, I'm going to fade into them bushes on you. I mean, seriously. Because I don't have the energy I don't want to give my energy to the negativity. I'd rather give my energy to someone that deserves it. Okay? Because I am always loving and caring. I'm an empath. I'm loving and caring. I want to help. Until I see that you don't really care about me. You know what I'm saying? When people show you their true colors, take it for what it is. And if you need to give them 50 feet, give them 50 feet. Okay? Especially when it comes to manifesting your dreams. Especially when it comes to being fruitful in your life. Okay? So here's something interesting about the angel number 8. So it says in China, it is pronounced similarly to Fa, F-A, meaning wealth, considered the luckiest number for prosperity. In Japan, it is referred to Kenji, K-A-N-J-I, and I could be mispronouncing that, okay, but it says widens and representing hope, expansion, increasing prosperity. Okay, so this is basically responsibility. This is accountability. This is consequences. So back to what I said, what you put in, you get out. So what you put out in the world comes back to you multiplied. So that means there is responsibility in this thing. Okay, you are accountable. There will be consequences. That's why it's important to control your thoughts. Because, I found that you You are in control of your destiny. You are a god or a goddess. So God is within, not on the outside. We have to go within to be our authentic self. So that means you have to go in and address your dark and your light to be your authentic self. So remember, this is responsibility. There are consequences. So you got people out here, you know, they troll you. They make comments, negative comments about, you know, certain things. You know, they live for stuff like that. They think it's funny. But then when trouble comes through, when the storm comes, when it starts raining, it's woe is me and something is always happening and I can't seem to get a break. Did you give that other person a break? When you said da 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 da, I mean, we really need to think about these things. Okay, so also it does say that this is a cosmic portal of the supernatural. The supernatural. This is ruled by Saturn. This is power. This is building empires. Sorry. And overcoming challenges. Yes, I mean, you may think, oh, she just on her high horse and, you know, no, I'm not perfect. I had to learn my lessons as well. That's why I'm here, to share, you know, things that I've went through. No, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. Okay, so, but I just want to share that. That was very interesting about that number. Oh, and another thing, did you know, what is the atomic number for oxygen? It's 8. And you know what they say about oxygen? It is the most abundant isotope, 99.76%. So what's the key word that connects the atomic number of oxygen and the angel number 8 when it's turned on its side and turns into the infinity sign? What's the connection? It's the word abundance. Okay, so not only is this number spiritual, but it is all around us. Okay, so just think about it. If I need oxygen to live, and I am constantly inhaling and exhaling, is that not giving and receiving from the universe? Is that a domino? Oh, I wish I had a ball on the table. I would slap it right now. That's domino. That's game time. So is that not connected to Earth? The universe? Is that not a connection? Okay. Okay, y'all. Like I said, I like to know stuff. I wanted to dig deep in that number because as we keep going through this year, that number will continue to pop up because the numbers kind of cycle. Okay, so today is also a special day. Today is abundance for us. And it is abundance for us because we are breathing in oxygen, which is the number 8. The atomic number for oxygen is 8. It is abundance. So we are already abundant, even if you're not there financially. You're abundant because you're here and able to breathe. Okay. Somebody needs to throw their hands up. I'm just saying. Anyway, okay, so angel number 8. Okay, so I hope everybody's having an awesome Thursday. I did a little work today. I am going to use the Truth Oracle. Okay. We're going to get about 8 cards. And I just want to see what cards have to say. Might pull some tarot. We'll see. What message do you have for a collective? Okay. Now I'll tell you what I have when I get done. So I got 2 cards that came out. What other message? What else do you have for the collective? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I got 4 cards so far. I got a 5th one. Thank you. Wow. This one came out first. I got 2 cards that came out. So I am looking at 7 cards. I'm on 8. 8 is the magic number today. Let me get one more, please. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to rearrange. Bear with me. Okay, so keep in mind I am using the Truth Oracle. Okay. All right. Okay, so first card out is message. Okay. All right. Second card out is clown. Third is photograph. The 4th one is cool down. Then we have rose. We have hidden truth. We have runaway. And then we have addiction. Okay. All right. So let's see. So it looks like someone wants to communicate. Okay. But they are still camouflaged. Looks like they're hiding. Okay. It has something to do with memories and photos. It looks like this person may be reminiscing. So there is a pause here. There's a pause here that's talking about a cool down. So, collective, did you take a break from someone? It looks like someone is wanting to message you, but they are camouflaging themselves. So there's probably a mask here because it says clown. There's a mask here. Somebody put on a performance, but it looks like they're reflecting on memories because you put a pause in something. There was a passionate love here, but it was short-lived. Because of some hidden things. And it looks like you gave up. And it was due to some toxic attachments. It says addiction here. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's see if we can get more. All right, and I'm going to use my What's the Gossip. So collective, somebody wants to reach out, but they still wearing that mask. They're hiding. And they're looking at your photos and reminiscing. because you put a pause on things. You're in a calm state. This, this is someone else. This is not my collective. You're in a calm state. The love was passionate, but there were thorns in this love. So this is the rose. So remember, the rose is beautiful. She has an alluring smell. But you get stuck by those thorns, she will cause you to bleed. So this love was passionate, but it was short-lived because of some thorns. And it's because of some hidden truths. Some things that were hidden. And you decide to get away. You gave up. Okay? All right. So let's see. Anything else collective needs to know? Please and thank you. Anything else collective needs to know? Let's see. Okay. So this felt like deja vu. You felt like you were repeating patterns. You thought you had learned this lesson, but there was unresolved issues. Okay? All right. So it felt like deja vu to you. That's why you got away. Okay. So, all right. So this goes with the clown card. This is Photoshop. This is faked perfection. So you felt like this person was fake. Photoshop. Is that what happened, collective? Okay. What else? Oh, I had one flip. Let's see. Okay, so this is talking about natural leadership and confidence. You're in boss mode, so you felt like you are entirely too confident to be dealing with that type of spirit. And I understand. Okay, so you put up your boundaries. Okay. Saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits. Enough is enough. Okay. All right. Anything else? Okay. So I did have two come out. Okay. So this is talking about your big break. So this sounds like this may be part 2 of yesterday's read. So, and I'll link it to this. So yesterday it was become your own teammate until your true teammate comes in. So this is talking about a life-changing moment. This is a career turning point. Okay. So that goes under the CEO energy is the reason why you left this situation. This was going to be a temporary relationship if you would have stayed. It would have been short term, a seasonal companionship. And that's what the cuffing season means. Okay. So that goes under the deja vu. Okay. And that's why you walked away. Right. Let's see. Anything else? Needed to come out. Anything else? Yep. They either ghosted you and left you hanging, and you said, stand on it. So, ghosted. Okay? So, either way that went, somebody ghosted somebody. It says sudden disappearance without explanation. So, something definitely happened. I believe that's your energy. That goes with the boundaries. You said no discussion, no nothing. Spirit says that's your energy. No discussion, no nothing. It says this was a disappointment. And you lost trust. Words mean nothing. Okay? So this is broken promises. Words mean nothing. You lost the trust. And then it says 2 cards came out. This is your life lesson. Okay? This is your life lesson. All right. Trying to straighten my cards back out. I messed them up here. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's see what message changing life situations have for you. Okay. Any other messages for a collective that had to move on from this situation where things were hidden? Any other messages? Let's see. For the collective. Okay, so there's a decision, an additional decision. Okay, so remember, first card out is talking about someone wants to message you. They're either going to communicate through instant messaging or they're going to give you a call. This is talking about your decisions. Spirit is saying choose wisely. Okay? So it says decisions shape your path. While in a challenge, stay open to learning as answers reveal your destined journey. Okay? So I always say that the decisions that you make pave the way you go. So remember, there's a lesson already learned here. Here it is. Excuse me. There is a lesson already learned here. If you choose to go back, there is a strong possibility you will repeat this cycle. And you will not be activating angel number 8. Well, actually, you will. Okay? So remember, angel number 8 talks about karma. Okay? So if you already learned the lesson, why would you go through it again? Especially if someone has already showed you once of who they are. So yes, you can activate angel number 8 either in a good way or a bad way. So remember it said, this is a karmic equalizer for reaping what you sow. There is accountability. There are consequences. So the consequences of going back to a situation you knew a person was a clown. A clown does what a clown does. A clown gets laughed at. Some of them can be revengeful. They're going to put on a performance and they are going to camouflage everything. Come on, look at it. Do you know who that is under there? I don't. Okay? Frankly, no offense to the clown, people that actually dress up like clowns, but I don't care for them. They've always scared me when I was little. So, I'm just saying. All right, so when this person messages you, reaches out to you, there is a decision. Choose wisely. I'm not saying you can't hear people out, but that doesn't mean you forgive people. That don't mean you let them back in. I'm just saying. Okay? All right. So, all right. Anything else? We have another message for the collective. Anything else? Let's see. Ooh, it says, be patient, for some things take time. Manifest fully in your life. Some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Divine timing. Okay, so I feel like this is part 2. Okay, this is part 2 of being your own teammate. Because, baby, you got a big break coming. Keep your boundaries up. You are in CEO energy. You have learned a lesson. Okay, you felt like this was deja vu because of the familiar lessons, because of the repeating pattern. You recognize patterns. Those are cycles. Pattern is something that has happened more than once and keeps going around and keeps spinning until you decide to stop it and get out of it. Okay, so that was the deja vu. All right, so let's see. In divine timing, continue to manifest. Okay, this is ocean of possibilities. Navigate through the boundless ocean of possibilities where horizons whisper of untold opportunities and plentiful paths. So if you make the right decision, you will have oceans of possibilities, untold opportunities. I don't know about you, but that's what I want. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Okay? Okay, so this is talking about saving grace. Forgiving yourself and others heals the wound and set you free. So yes, you can forgive people. Okay, you can forgive people for their small mistakes. That's fine. But when someone shows you who they are, believe them, wish them well, exit in love. That means detach in love. Not being hateful, not trying to get back at them. People will think you're trying to get back. Oh, you just mad. No. I just accepted the energy you gave me. And then I released it and went on my way. Okay? That's how you level up. That's how you love yourself. That's how you become the CEO energy. Okay? That's how you run a successful business. Okay? Especially with dealing with employees. You stay honest. Stay honest. If the employee is not doing his job, if this person no longer suits you, if this person is no longer for your highest good for the company, you release them with love and you keep going. So you can look at a business as part of your regular life. So with regular people, if they do not give the energy that you need to be in your life, if they don't really have a purpose, if they're here to use you, if they're here to lie to you, if they're not honest, then why do you want these people on your team? That is a no for me. Okay. Next card says small steps, the small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories. Celebrate them. They will take you there. So no matter how small your victories are, celebrate them. Celebrate them. Okay? All right, so let's get one more. And it says, steady as you go, navigate with patience, resilience, trusting in your inner strength to guide you through life's twists and turns. Okay? All right, that's an awesome message. Okay, so remember, when you get that call, Spirit says they haven't changed. They're still wearing a mask. They're about to put on a performance for you. Okay? And that's because they are reminiscing on photos and pictures, whatever you did for them. You put their butt on a cool down, and it says the relationship was temporary. Okay? Confirmation. I just got a notification. It was temporary. Okay? All right, so let's get an angel number. All right, so remember, the angel number for today is angel number 8. And you can activate that angel number regardless if it's positive or negativity. So I'm not taking all of those, but one did flip. I'll take that one. So remember that what you put in, you get out multiplied. So if you've already learned a lesson from this situation, do not start another cycle. Do not start another cycle, okay? Because do not start another cycle, okay? All right, so this is, okay, so Spirit says shuffle. Okay. Do not accept shuffle, because I said I wasn't going to accept them in the beginning. Let's try again. Okay, so let's see. Can we get an angel number for the collective, please and thank you? All right. So I have 555. Okay, you know what I say about those numbers that are multiplied? They are powerful. So let's see what the message is. Let me slow down. That says change. Okay. It says growth, resilience, transformation, purpose, renewal, breakthrough, creative energy. You're about to level up, although it may not feel easy at first. This challenge is preparing you for greater things that align with your highest good. This is the why you've been asking. Keep pushing forward. There is a reward waiting for you at the end of the journey. I'm glad I reshuffled, because I think that's what collective needed to hear. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. All right, so I am going to check the signs to see who this is resonating with. I hope someone enjoyed that message. I am doing some new things, guys. I have started my lock journey. So I have my two cute little ponytails. No more weave for me. I'm trying to get tapped in. I'm tapped in, but I want to really get tapped in. So what you put on your crown matters. And this is not a shot to anybody that wears hair pieces or weave or anything like that. But for me, it matters. Okay, and if you see me with a lot of hats on, I was protecting my crown, going through some things, you know, trying to connect. You know, like I said, we're all on a journey, and this is part of my journey. Okay, and those of you that that support me, I appreciate that. The likes, I appreciate that. I really do. And I just want to say thank you for supporting me. Okay? I support you. Okay, let's see. This should resonate with a Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo, Pisces, an Aries, and a Gemini. Okay, so remember, if you're not one of these signs, this could be in your birth chart and one of your placements. If not, please share with someone you know that may be struggling with dealing with someone that is not their highest good. Okay, all right, so once again, I am Goddess Cree, and this was a divine message. Please click that like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys again with another message. Bye.